Ever dream of going to a Halloween extravaganza surrounded by thousands of jack-o'-lanterns? Well, today's your lucky day. We're off to the pumpkin extravaganza at the Pittsburgh Zoo, where we'll be checking out insanely cool hand-carved pumpkins, from sports stars to princesses, movie icons, and more. Plus, we'll be sinking our fangs into some wickedly good Halloween snacks made just for this event. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and join me on this spooktacular adventure. So I snagged a time ticket and rolled up to the Pittsburgh Zoo at 6:30 p.m. sharp. The ticket was $25 plus fees, and I got a bit of a discount for picking a specific time. If you're feeling wild, you can buy a general ticket and you can arrive at any time. As soon as I got to the entrance, I was greeted by the first set of hand-carved pumpkins, spelling out Jack-O-Lantern Extravaganza. This festival is no joke. It's packed with thousands of glowing hand-carved pumpkins by different artists lighting up the zoo. There were a few zoo critters hanging around, but most of the animals had already hit the hay for some Betty by time. Looks like they weren't up for some late-night Halloween spooks. As soon as I walked in, there were a few killer photo ops, one with a giant skeleton, and another with the cutest little red panda mascot from the Pittsburgh Zoo. But then I spotted the real treat, a special extravaganza snack tent. They had spooky Halloween-themed goodies, like a Monster Munch mixed popcorn with candy flavors. It was $5.49, but you could add the Blinky Halloween bucket for a total of $17. There was also terrifyingly tasty cotton candy loaded with gummy worms. Around the corner, they had pre-made s'mores kits, one for solo snackers and another family-sized kit for sharing, because sharing is caring. And the best part? A real live fire pit to roast your marshmallows like a true Halloween pro. For specialty drinks, they had the basics: water, hot chocolate, and hot apple cider. But for the grown-up ghouls, they cranked it up with beer, hard seltzer, spiked apple cider, pumpkin ale, and a sinister sangria.
It's time to trick or treat.
Perfect for those who like to get a little boozy at pumpkin festivals. They also had a hot dog stand and a bunch of souvenir shops and tents. You could snag all sorts of glowing goodies, like light-up sticks shaped like pumpkins, swords, and skulls. They even had glowing devil horns for those feeling a bit mischievous, plus adorable stuffed animals like Frankenstein and a cute little pumpkin. Now, let's see what other spine-tingling activities await us. Just before you hit the main zoo, there's a fun little kiddie area with a paint-a-pumpkin station, mini golf, a corn maze, and a straw maze. I'm pretty sure you've got to pay extra to get your pumpkin Picasso on. They also had a Halloween train ride with spooky scenes for an extra charge, but I didn't have time to take a ride on the Spooky Express. Alright, let's wander around and see what other tricks or treats they've got lurking around. Whee! I'm going through the maze. As it started to get darker, it was the perfect time to check out some epic hand-carved pumpkins, spot a few zoo animals lurking around, and soak in all the spooky lights and Halloween decorations. Let's get moving and see what creepy fun awaits. As I made my way toward the pumpkin extravaganza, I ran into a food booth that was impossible to ignore. The snack lineup, pure Halloween magic. Beer, hot chocolate, cider, and the usual soft drinks. But then I spotted the stars of the show. Monster popcorn, spooky cotton candy, and a new addition just for the event. Cinnamon sugar Jack-O-Lantern Pretzels. Let's sink our fangs into this spooky snack and see what it's all about. The pumpkin pretzels came with 2 warm cinnamon pretzels and a cup of icing for $8.99. Let's taste this and then we'll dip it in cream. Interesting. Now let's try it with the dipping cream and then I'll give it a rating. The pretzels were warm with a light cinnamon sugar dusting. Could have used more though. They were a bit hard too. I was hoping for soft pretzels to sink my fangs into. On their own, they were just okay, but dip them in that cream, and wow, it's like a Halloween miracle. The cream was the real MVP, boosting my score to 3.25 stars out of 5. Now, let's creep our way closer to the pumpkin extravaganza. I made it halfway through and stumbled upon the main gathering area near the Jambo Grill restaurant. While I was there, I spotted another snack shack dishing out specialty foods for the extravaganza. On the menu, spooky ice cream, pumpkin funnel cake, and apple cider donuts topped with ice cream. Seriously, it's like Halloween heaven. I couldn't resist the apple cider donuts, so I headed into the Jambo Grill to chow down. Let's give these delicious bites a closer look and see if they're worthy of a pumpkin party. I snagged 6 apple cider donuts, a side of dipping cream, and some apple-flavored ice cream. Let's give these delicious donuts a taste test before we start dipping. Let's give this one a dip. Now let's put a little apple ice cream on it. Get that thing in my mouth. Pick it up. Okay. These donuts were hauntingly good. Soft, sugary, and just the right amount of sweet. The dipping icing, a scream. And when you throw in the ice cream with the other two, pure Halloween magic. I'm giving the whole trio a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. A wickedly good treat. Now let's head over to the main event, the Jack-O-Lantern Extravaganza. Welcome to the main event, the Jack-O-Lantern Pumpkin Extravaganza Trail. This path is packed with thousands of hand-carved pumpkins, from fantasy creatures to sports legends, famous artworks to movie icons. Let's stroll through this spooky spectacle and see what pumpkin magic awaits. Comment below if you recognize any of these designs. What's this I spy? Some flashing lights and Thriller by Michael Jackson. Let's get a closer look. That musical pumpkin wall was freaking awesome. If you're into this Halloweeny adventure, be sure to check out my Halloween Happenings playlist for more spooky fun. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a fantastic Halloween.